Tradintuition, fighting to the beat. I'm rocking to the beat. Gonna make this money, moves like a jump shot switch. Bag it up and serve it, cash my dish. Crypto flipping, all chips on deck. Riding waves, no stress on the neck. Hustle high, crash low, that's the rule. Stay ahead, don't be played for a fool. Knowledge is power, don't just consume. Rise like a titan, sweep out the gloom. Gonna make this money, stacks on stacks. Dollar bills stick, never catching flags. Support and resistance, kings of the street. Trade intuition, fighting to the beat. Gonna make this money. Gonna make this money. Gonna hit the beat. Market moves like a jump shot switch. Backing up and serve the cash my dish. Crypto flipping, all chips on deck. Riding waves, no stress on the neck. Hustle high, crash low, that's the rule. Stay ahead, don't be played for a fool. Knowledge is power, don't just consume. Rise like a titan, sweep out the gloom. Gonna make this money, stacks on stacks. Dollar bills stick, never catching flags. Support and resistance, kings of the street. Trade intuition, fighting to the beat. Make it to the beat. Gonna make this money.
Three, two, one. Let's go. All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It is always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe. This is Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms or pattern memorization. We make trading fun. Trading's only as difficult as you make it. It really is. Support, resistance. Sometimes it'll bounce off of support. Sometimes it'll get rejected off of resistance. Once it does, then we can adjust our plan. The main thing is to have a plan. Now, let me know, guys. Let me know if the audio is good. And this is kind of be like a regular thing, especially since I'm on this, other computer. Let me know if the background music is okay as far as the loudness goes. And of course, if y'all can hear me. Going to the chat right now, going to the chat. We got Ian in the house. What's up, Ian? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you being here. Lenny Kid, thank you so much, guys, for being here. Crypto Candy in the house. What is going on? See, Crypto Candy says, let's support the channel. Smash the likes. Yes. If you want to quit your job, smash the likes. Definitely. See here, Lenny Kid says, sound is better than silence. Yeah, I agree. Smash the likes if your wife is getting in your hair. Nice. We got Crypto Coin Mindset in the house. What's going on, guys? What is going on? All right. So the audio, I believe, is good. The background music, it's not too overwhelming. Let's go ahead and get started. First thing we always do, we look at Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin doing? This was our thought process yesterday. And it's, yeah, no camera, man. My dumb computer, it's messing up. You would think it got repoed or pawned or whatever stolen. Like you would think something happened to it. It's here. My the beast is no video output. I took it to the computer shop. They said no video output. A dude's supposed to call me. He hasn't called me yet. I got to call him today. Yeah, I can't think of words. Repossession. I don't know if it's called a repo, but like if you do like a rent to own and you don't pay them, where they come knocking on your door. I used to do pest control. Story time. I used to do pest control, and I was going to my customer's house, and rent to own or rent a center was at their door knocking and knocking and knocking. And of course they didn't answer the door. And I'm like, oh man, how embarrassing is that? Like, I don't know if it was furniture or refrigerator, I don't know, computer maybe. And I was like, man, that's rough. And then they left, and then I waited for about like 5 minutes, and then I reversed my vehicle because they were in my spot, you know, where I was gonna park. Then I reversed my vehicle, and I stayed there for like another 5 minutes. And then I got out of the vehicle and I knocked on the door, and of course they answered. I was like, oh man, that's embarrassing. But anyway, back to making you money instead of complaining about my dumb computers. So yeah, I'm still working on this backup of a backup computer. And I have a backup computer if this one goes, but I don't know, man. My other one, for some reason, it's not staying connected to the internet. It'll be connected for like 8 minutes, maybe 12 minutes, and then it disconnects. And for my phones, they weren't, because I would watch YouTube. My phones will only be on for like a few minutes, and then it would just, you know, the wheel would go. So I rebooted my phone, and now, I mean, I don't watch too much stuff on my phone, but the last YouTube video, it played through. So, I don't know, there's a lot of stuff. Again, I rebooted my laptop. I rebooted my factory reset my modem and also my router. But I just wish, you know, there was somebody who was like 8 years old over here at this house, so they could figure everything out and be like, oh, this is what's wrong, and here, everything's fixed now. These little kids are smart. Not this old man. So, yeah, so I'm doing without big time because I'm, you know, anyway, so let's go ahead and get started. So Bitcoin, this was our thought process yesterday. We were saying that it doesn't look strong. It doesn't look strong. This is on the 1 hour time frame. It doesn't look strong. If you're ever curious, I have it here in the kind of like a watermark, and then it's also up here and right here. So if you're ever wondering what time frame is it on, these are your areas to look. So yesterday we were looking at this and we're like, man, it's not looking good. You know, and we got Road Dog in the house. What's up, Road Dog? It's not looking good. It's looking kind of weak. And more than likely what might happen is it might break this level, come down to this level, 62.7, and then in my opinion, continue lower. And sure enough, now granted, nobody knows what's going to happen. However, if I was any other mentor, any other YouTuber, with the exception of Road Dog, unless he's making fun of somebody, but they always say, oh, I nailed it. Or, you know, look what I did. And, you know, I know the market, and, you know, follow me and join my group. And this, no, like nobody knows what's going to happen. It could have easily bounced here. It could have easily bounced here, you know, but just looking at this, and to me, it just looked weak. Now, when this happens, when this plays out, man, you feel great. It's the best feeling ever. But then when you're wrong, it's like, ah, man, well, nobody knows. And look at this, guys. I said it was going to bounce right in this area. Where did it bounce? Come on now. Like, how beautiful was that? Now, why did they say it was going to bounce here? Remember, I believe I showed this on YouTube yesterday. I said it was going to bounce here because of this level right here. So all of my stuff that I do, none of it is just, let me put it here. I'm very strategic with my stuff. I'm always looking to the left. Same thing with this. Why did I pick this area? Look at all these, you know, the areas of where it stopped. You know, and it doesn't have to be exact. Like say here, this is exact. It doesn't mean that it has to come all the way up to the top, but kind of close to it. Maybe do a wick, put the candle bodies close here, and then possibly come down. So this is what I'm thinking. Now this is the area where this is, and we kind of pointed this out too, from this high to this low, we have this middle. This is the 50% mark, right at 59.4. And inside this mark, we can see that there's really nice, it's kind of like a real nice zone. There's a lot of activity right in this area. And we're saying that, you know, more than likely, because this is a real nice support zone, you can call it a support zone, that if the price action comes down, it might bounce here. But as we mentioned yesterday, we have to see what data is given to us, because what could happen is the price could come in here, then also do this, and then come down, just like I was doing all in here. We just got to wait. We got to wait and see what happens. But right now, it's not looking good. Could it come all the way down here? Man, that'd be great. That would be great. You know, coming back down to 50, 52. I would so love for it to come down here and stay here. But I mean, look at where we're going to be in September. I don't know what the date is, but where are we going to be in September? And this is something that I wanted to happen long time ago. You know, to go in the 50, 52 range, hang out here for a few weeks, maybe a month, maybe 2 months. And then, of course, now we go up. But because we touched this and we just skyrocketed out, if we do come back here, and if we lose this area, our next area, there's always other areas, guys. There's always other areas. Our next area is between 41 and 44. Do I think it's going to come down here? I mean, if it breaks this level, this is a really weak level. We mentioned how weak this level is. This is a very weak level. This is a much stronger level. And I've noticed it too. So part of my research that I do, hey, we got Grant in the house. So part of my research that I do is I watch other YouTubers. I love watching other YouTubers, seeing how they trade, seeing their thought process on whether it's charts or, you know, the words that they use. For me, I'm really simple, guys. Like, I don't use all these big terminology, and, you know, I don't try to sound smart or anything like that. All I know is how to make money. Now, granted, do I lose? Yes. And I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, I lose. But I win more than I lose. And then when the day comes to where I'm not, well, then I got to reevaluate the market. What's going on? Am I going long when I should be going short? Am I going short when I should be going long? So it's always, you know, taking a moment and stopping, realizing what's going on. I tell you what is going on. If you want to know what's going on with your coin, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. I would love to see what you're looking at. I do want to look at Jupiter and possibly Turbo. So those two I'm going to possibly be looking at. And I'm looking for trades, guys. This is one thing I love about asking people. Hey, we got Peter in the house. One thing I love about asking people, you know, coins, like, we can all make money. We can all make money. I'm going to give you a heads up. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Going and looking at the chat really quick. Let's see here. Good. Road Dog says he's in the parking lot with crap reception. Oh man, that's not good. Hey, I appreciate you, coming by, smashing the like. That means a lot to me, man. Thank you. Oh, we got Jono in the house. What's up, Jono? Appreciate you, man. Here, Mercury in retrograde. It ends today. Computer glitches should improve. I don't know. It's not a glitch for me. It's my computer's dumb. It used to be the beast, and now it's called the disappointment. Well, the disappointment part 2, because my other beast is disappointment part 1. Anyway, back to this. So we're looking at a Bitcoin on the 1 hour time frame. We're pretty much done looking at this. Now we do have a possible bounce. Now, granted, this is on the 200 SMA on the 1 hour time frame. Now, if you change the time frames, well, the 2 hour SMA is not here. If you go to the 4 hour time frame, you can see that the 200 SMA is here. If you go to different time frames, you'll see where the 200 SMA is. For me personally, I like looking at the 1 hour just because it gives us more information, more ups and downs where it might be finding support. Lenny Kid says, Jupiter, please, Joe. Yeah, definitely, man. We will be looking at that one. OP, yeah, definitely, Fred. We will look at that one as well. So with that being said, we did break below the 200. If we would have gotten a rejection off of the 200, that would have been great. Now, I must stress these SMAs, smooth moving average, or just moving averages, they are not areas of support resistance. Even though we have been programmed to think they are, they're not. They're an area where the candle bodies have closed before. It's an average. So this is where the candle bodies have closed before. It's not a resistance, it's not support. However, you do have a possibility that the candles may go in this area because this is the average. Now, it's much easier to say this is support resistance, much easier. But if you think like that, you create a bias, in my opinion, versus what this actually is. It's an area where most, because it's a 200, most candle bodies have closed in this area. So there's a whole formula to it. I certainly recommend you look it up. The place that I love going to is called Investopedia.com. Investopedia.com. And let's come over here and let's just type that in just so you can see it. Investopedia. I don't know how to spell. Investopedia. Okay. So this is the site, Investopedia. And all you do is you type in, let's see, moving averages. Simple moving average. Some people, you'll see it saying simple or smooth. So just kind of give you a heads up. But it gives you like the definitions here. It also gives you sometimes a video, like a 2-minute video, which is pretty cool. I don't know how to exit out of it. But then, there's a formula and everything else. So this is, people use this as exit strategies as well. It's another way of using it. And hopefully all this makes sense. People, use this as support resistance, but it really isn't, in my opinion. It's just an area where the candles have closed. That's an average. It's not a definite support resistance. Let's put this back over here. So for me, this level is much stronger than any moving average, because this is definite. This is where they stopped. This is the average of where they stopped. So hopefully all that makes sense. All right, so moving on. If the price action would have gotten rejected off of this average of candle body closes, it would look really nice for the shorts to continue to do what they're doing. However, it did break above. It's starting to come up. If we do come up here, then great. Hopefully we get rejected and have another run for shorts. Now, all this is just time. We just need more time. The more time that passes, the more that we can see what's going on. All right. So with that being said, let us look at a Jupiter. You want to see Jupiter. Now, this was actually brought up in group where, one of the members said, "Hey, Joe, what do you think about Jupiter? Jupiter's looking pretty good. Jupiter, they did a chart and everything as far as the short goes." And I believe it was right here when they posted it, or maybe right here. And I was looking at it and it looked good, the chart and everything. And what I do is I do so in the group, and I absolutely love this. I don't think any other group does this. So in the group, what I did, and that's what I always do when people are asking me for, my thought process when it comes to their chart. I go in and look at the chart and I do a video on their chart. I do a thought process video on their chart. So right now I'm trying to see if I can find it. And I don't think I can find it real quick. But anyway, so I did a thought process video on the chart, and I said, this is what I think about it. And I think that, you know, it's kind of high risk because, you know, it could, you know, bounce and come up and then maybe create a lower high and then come down, or it could just go up. These are my levels that we need to watch. So we have, oh, I picked it because of this. It's like, why did I pick this level and not this level? Because of these. But so these are my levels that I was watching. And sure enough, wouldn't you know it, price went up, created a lower high. Just how I thought. Well, I thought it was going to come down a little bit more, and it did. From here, it came down a little bit more. Didn't come down as much as I thought it was going to come down a little bit more, but it didn't. Came down, then went up, just like I thought. Then, before this, it came down, which that's what happened, but it did not bounce. So here was my two scenarios. One, it could bounce here and then come up, fake everybody out, or it could come down. So what this is telling me is that we need to set, could you front run it? Yes. It's higher risk though. Now for me, what I would personally do is I would generally wait for the price action to break a level, which would be this one, set the alert, get notified on the alert, and then more than likely enter, I'd say like on the 15-minute time frame, you know, maybe 30-minute time frame. And then we would have come down here. Now, of course, I was looking at these charts again, and I did see it a few hours ago. I want to say maybe around here. And, you know, of course, I did some more audios for the group and some more videos for the group. And I said, this one was a great setup. One of the call outs was from one of the members. It was a great setup. But right now, it's bouncing here. And I don't want to post now because, one, it already came down. So everything I'm showing you guys, everything I'm showing you is how to trade. Like, please, I'm begging you, do not just watch this and be like, oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. Okay, he didn't enter because of that. No, have a pen and paper and take notes. Why am I doing what I'm doing? Become a detective. I am showing you the tips and tricks to make money. Do not take this for granted. I do this every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I give you a free hour of mentorship. This will change your life. But if you're just watching and be like, oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. Oh, okay, yeah, nice. Oh, resistance and support. Okay, he thought it was going to go down and it went down. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, why? So what I'm doing is I'm giving you the reasons why. Very important. Please be a detective, guys. Here we go. So now, when I saw this a few hours ago, I was like, I'm not going to post it. I'm not going to post this setup because it could bounce off of here and come up. And I believe on the 4-hour time frame, no, I think there was a one where I thought I saw divergence. Maybe it was 15-minute, or maybe it was a few hours ago, and then I just stopped looking at it. But anyway, so we have a low, then we have a higher low. So it's starting to come up, and it's balancing off of this 200 SMA. It's on the 1-hour time frame. Again, this is where the average candles closed. So because of that, I was like, nope, I'm going to go ahead and wait. And it needs to, and I informed the group too, it needs to break below the 200 SMA. So just kind of give you a heads up, it needs to break below this. All right. So with that being said, here it did break above this resistance, which is good. And right now, if we were going to enter this trade, I would recommend setting an alert underneath this level. So this is our level right here. So let's change this to 1. And then this would be our alerts. So let's put our alert just a little bit lower. So this would be our alerts. put this alerts, change the color. Okay, there. And then now, let's go ahead and just right click, add alert. And then now, let's just put on here short. Now I just put an S and a question mark just for time's sake. But you can put out short, add, enter short or what have you. Now, in my opinion, because of the market, I think this is a great setup. I think this is a great short setup. And personally, what I might do is I might enter now, have a higher entry here, then of course have my stop loss here, because once it gets back into this range, it's going to be more than likely just going up. Maybe this was just a bull trap, a bear trap. Maybe this was just a bear trap. So what I could do is I could enter now, add a little bit up here, and then have my stop loss right here and just wait. But for me personally, for a safer entry, we can wait for it to break this level of 0.8359, wait for it to break the 200 SMA, get alerted. Then, of course, our 1 hour candle, we'll do it 1 hour. 1 hour candle must close underneath this level. And I don't have it in white. I need to do one in white. But anyway, it needs to cross this level. Now, this is the POC, point of control, right here. And I believe we got this from this low to all of this. And if you're not sure, we can come over here to the fixed range volume profile, which you can find over here. I just have a star by it, so it's on my floating toolbar. And we can go from the low to, it's basically what you're doing is you're getting the trend, the new trend. So here it was coming down, then it stopped and started going sideways. So this is the new trend. And you can see this red line, it corresponds to my purple. So that is my PLC. Point of control. This is where there was a lot of volume. Volume is very important. Price volume. A lot of buys and sells right in this area. Point of control. All right. So if it does break below, of course, our first target might be just above the point of control and then everywhere else. Now, this is the area of interest. Do I think it's going to come all the way down here? I don't think so. But, I mean, it could. But what I think might happen is price. Are we in the 1 hour? Yeah, we're on the 1 hour time frame. Price may do this, then possibly come up, then possibly come down, then possibly do this, and then maybe not take the area of interest. But if it does, man, that'd be great, because we will have a target down here, just in case it comes down. That's my thought process. Hopefully I answered. Yeah, I would actually wait. If you want to be safer, it depends on your risk tolerance as well. Like for me, I'm pretty risky, but it just depends on your risk tolerance. I don't see anything screaming to me that it's gonna, go up and then continue, especially with the way the market is right now. I mean, the market is not showing a lot of strength. If this comes up, I mean, we could get rejected here off of 62.7, but if we do break above, then, we have our next area of resistance right here. This is a really nice area of resistance on the 1 hour time frame before it comes down. So, hey, we got 100 Air in the house. What's up, 100 Air? Appreciate you, man, being here. So with that being said, Jupiter, I mean, I like it for a short. I really do. I would just have to wait for it to break this level. Here. Let's go to another one. So that was for Lenny Kidd. And I don't think anybody put anything else. I thought I saw one other one. Oh, yeah, I did. Fred says, OP. Let's check out OP. Over here. And I'm going to do this under default just in case I do like it so we can enter this trade as well. So we had our target for this one. Man, this one made us some good money. Good Lord. This was in the group. We posted this one in the group and we killed. Where is it at? We absolutely killed it. So this was, I was doing a 20x leverage, but then I sold and I got back in on this one like 3 or 4 times. Made some really nice gains on this one. Now, of course, in the group, I posted 5x. And for the group, it's just suggestion, depending on your risk tolerance. But we entered it way up here. Once it broke this level, way up here. And look at this. Good Lord. This doesn't happen too often. But when it does, man, we got to just rejoice in this. Came down here to our area of interest. Kept on coming. Looked like it was going to reverse. And then dumped city. And then got our next target. This was our second target. And it was 5x leverage at 25. So that's 125%. Came down here. Started coming up. And then at the same time, I'm updating the group. And we're moving our stop loss. So we got finally stopped out at 105%. I'll take it. I will take that every single day, man. Give it to us. And then now it's coming down. So, of course, in the group, I said, you know, we did get stopped out. This was a nice run. Here's our stop. Here's our set alert in case it breaks this level. And this is why it's super important to not just watch the channel and be like, oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. Oh, my popcorn done? Okay, and just eat it with the bag of popcorn. Take notes. Here is a pivot. This is support. So if it breaks this level of support, chances are it's going to continue down to our next area of interest, which is right here. And then this can be your target. So this is a setup, guys. This is a setup for you if it breaks this level. 15-minute candle must close, and it'll be above or below. It has to be down here, 0.2015. Candle must close underneath this white line. And then, of course, you enter the trade. And then you enter it the way we enter. Like I'm literally showing you how to do this for free. Because my goal is I want to make you money so that you say, whoa, man, this dude's making me money. And like, I'm not even in the VIP. What in the heck do they do in the VIP? Come and find out. Come and find out. Man, we kill it in the VIP. We kill it with our thought process. And I'm always doing videos. You know, for me, the who, what, where, when, why, especially the why is super, super important. And that's what we do. Like, this group is unlike anything you've ever been a part of. Like, I'm telling you that right now. You don't believe me? Come watch. Come watch, man. You will. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Let's go to MEXC, because I do like a MEXC. Let's go to a larger time frame. Let's go to the daily time frame. What is it doing? It's coming down, but most coins have been coming down, so that's fine. Let's get rid of this. You don't need this one anymore. And okay, so let's delete everything. Let's start from scratch. And let's see what we got. See what we got. Let's see, daily time frame. We're looking. We got a high, we got a low, we got a lower high, we got, okay. So right now, just looking for levels. And I do see a level that looks pretty enticing. This level right here, it stops here, it stops here. I chose this level versus this level. Oh, this one has good stops too. Now, granted, I'm pretty, like, this makes it a lot easier to see that, oh, this is probably like 15, 20% versus the way I was. And that was just to get the overall view. Just curious, what is the percentage between this? Is it 20% or is it 50%? Ooh, 12%. Okay. We can take it. This is our nice little zone. This is our support zone. If it breaks below this, man, get ready. Hopefully it won't. But if it breaks below this, man, you're going to be in a world of hurt. World of hurt. All right. So now let's go ahead and continue with our magnet tool being on. So these are very precise. That's all we'll do from there. I don't think it's going to go up though. Oh, it depends. For this one, I would give it at least a few more days, maybe like 7, just to see. Well, depending on what you're trying. If you're trying to look for a long, I would say probably wait for about 7 days to see if, it comes up here, gets a bounce, and then comes up here and breaks this level. So the reason for this bounce is because of this support. So if it does continue coming down, we bounce and it comes up, breaks this resistance, then we might start being able to change the trend. Now notice every time I make a move, it's very precise. It's not just random. I chose this area because of this. I chose this area because of this. So once it breaks above this, more than likely, hopefully, we'll start coming up and then eventually break this high. And then now what we're going to start doing is eventually we're going to start changing the trend versus what it's been doing. All right. So looking at this, in my opinion, but it has to do with the market. It really does. In my opinion, this one does not look strong at all. It hasn't gained its strength. It's still in the downtrend. It hasn't gained its strength. It needs to, of course, start making higher highs and higher lows, which it has started, but it's the move isn't that great. For example, look at this nice move. This was a strong move. If it would have come down, bounced, and then broke above this level, man, get ready. Look at the move here. Look at the candle bodies. There's not a whole bunch of selling wicks that are on top. And this looks good. If it would have come down, then come back up, broke through this, man, get ready. It's going to go. However, it couldn't, and it came down. Now these candles are getting smaller. So one thing I always do is I look at the candle body sizes. Now, granted, I don't know, the abandoned baby and the, girl next door and the borrowing sugar candles. Like, I don't know the name of these dumb candles. Morning Star, Moonlight Beam, Smurfs. I don't know these candle names. I do know the candle bodies. I know that if it's a large candle body, that's a lot of people that are interested. I know that if it's a little candle body, not so many people interested. I know that if there's a lot of a big wick on the bottom, buying pressure. I know if there's a long wick on the top, I know this is selling pressure. Now, granted, long wick reversal, there's different ways of looking at that because it's very easy. Look at this long wick reversal right here. This is what mentors will show you. We have a long wick reversal right here. This would have been the indicator that it was going to reverse. Really? Joe, look, again, we have a long wick reversal. This is saying that the price was coming down. We had a lot of buying pressure and it reversed. Huh. Okay. Well, what about that long wick reversal theory right here? Or right here? Or right here? Well, Joe, that part doesn't count because it didn't reverse yet. Oh, so what you're telling me is that it's not a long wick reversal until there's a reversal. Well, yeah. Now just pay me $99 an hour. Huh. Okay. Sure. I show you my experience. I don't show you theories. I don't point stuff out based off of it proving my point. I show you what actually happens when you're in the trade. Let's just say we came and we saw this one. Nice candles coming down, nice long wicks, buying pressure like crazy, long wick reversal. But then this one, then this one, long wick reversal, and then now it's going, okay, it worked. How many times did it didn't? And I can go and point them all out here. Here, long wick reversal. What happened? Came down. So just because you have a long wick, that does not mean a reversal. Very important. All right, moving on. I show you what actually true life experience. I don't go off of this, these websites. I don't go off of other mentors. My job is to disprove what they're teaching. That's my job. Just give you a heads up. All right. Who's in here, guys? Who's in here? Put a number 1 in the chat if you are in here. I'd really like to know. Let's see here. As far as OP, let's go to a smaller time frame just so we can kind of see more price action. Joe, you don't even have any indicators. How do you even know you can trade this one? I don't use indicators. I use price action. Price action's king. Price action will tell the indicators what to do. But I'll put them up here. Joe, we got divergence. Look, right away, I already see that divergence. We have a low, we have a lower low. We have a low, we have a higher low. Okay. Well, I can see that we have resistance right here. So if the price does come up, it might get rejected, depending on what we see. Like let's look at this first. All right, so let's see here. Price came down, come up, down, gaining strength. Then coming up, then came up higher and came down. So now it's doing okay. It's still doing okay. Now, once it did a lower high, it's losing momentum. It's losing strength. This is not good. When it did this is okay because people are taking profit. I mean, it happens. That's what you want to do. You want to buy low, sell high. But when it does this number, now nobody knows. So this is the part, oh my gosh. This is the part that would get me so upset with mentors. Because you don't know this is a lower high until after the fact. But they would say, this is a lower high, and because of that, it's not good or whatever. But what could happen is it could have done this. And now they don't mention this lower high because, well, there's a higher high. Now, what I do, and of course my members especially know this, and people who have been watching me for a while on YouTube, I would tell them, when this is just starting out, let's go right here. When this is doing this, I will say, all right, so right now we have a possible lower high. Like this could continue going up, but if this continues going down, this is showing weakness. We need the next at least candle or two to start coming up. And then of course, this is an area of rejection, our resistance level. It needs to break above this level in order for us to show strength. But if we get another candle that comes right here, the more candles you get, the stronger the conviction of, yes, it's a double top, or yes, it's a double bottom, or yes, it's a losing momentum, losing strength, creating a lower high. But you need more candles. Now, of course, the higher the time frame, the stronger the thought process as far as which way it might go. Notice I say might, can, should, probably, chance of. I don't say it will. Oh man, if you hear somebody that says it will, be careful. Be careful. Oh guys, I do want to point this out. Let me come over here to this. I am a part of some new exchanges. Now, of course, the exchanges, those are in the description of every single video that I have. And I partnered with two of them. One is BTCC. So definitely check that out. There's a deposit bonus. And then also Toobit. Now, I do a lot of research when I'm actually, because I get a lot of exchanges reaching out to me. And it's like, no, because again, I care about you guys. I don't want y'all getting scammed. I don't want your money disappearing. Always DYOR, do your own research. But these two particular ones, I've seen other YouTubers also use these. And then, of course, I did my own research and everything else. So I did partner with them. So definitely check them out. Anytime you use a referral link, it does help support the channel. So strongly recommend, checking these two out. Of course, we do have other ones in the, there's only 2 other ones that are in the description. And I really do like, you know, the first 2, BloFin, I really love. And again, a lot of really great feedback from that exchange. For me personally, I use MEXC, and I love MEXC. But these other ones, they're getting really nice reviews as well from everything that I've read. And so if you want to be a part of that, you want to help support the channel, definitely, you know, sign up with the referral links. All right, moving on. All right, so coming back to this, we are now looking at, here, coming back to this, we are now looking at OP. Okay, so what I do is I say that, you know, it's a chance that this could be a lower high. If it is, we do need more candles to close in order for us to determine that. But it's just so funny, in my opinion, because all these other mentors, like, they only show you the stuff that makes them look like they know what to talk about. All right, moving on. So let's go and delete all this. Pepperoni. Okay. So now we're looking at the current. Did I move this? All right, so right now we're looking at the 4-hour time frame. Came up, down, got nice little strength right here. Broke above this level. So this right here, woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. The woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda syndrome. Yes, I said woulda twice. So whenever you're looking at these coins, you want to look for areas of support resistance. This would have been a nice area to enter based off of this being resistance. Once the 4-hour candle closes above this, then you enter. Now, granted, we would have entered on this candle. Could it have come down? Yeah. And more than likely, that's what I would think. It would come down, maybe bounce here, then come up again. Now, just because it went up, that's not my reason for why I'm entering. This is what I normally do. Hey, we got Trigger Heart in the house. What's going on? So this is what I normally do. But of course, it did come up. Now it broke this level. This would have been a nice time to add to your entry on this coin, or this candle right here. And then, of course, you know, it did continue going up, but it could have easily come down. We would have added around here for it to hopefully bounce. And then it came up. Now it's losing its strength. Why? Why is this losing its strength? Fanny pack. No fanny pack. Why is it losing its strength? And let's also look at this too. We have a level right here. Throughout the entire chart, it's nothing but support resistance levels. It broke this level, and now it's like, man, people are taking profit from the people who bought here and lower. They're taking profit. They're doing exactly what you want to do. And it's coming down and coming down. It can't. This is the 9 SMA on the 4-hour time frame, and it's having a really hard time breaking above the average closes of candle bodies. It's having a really hard time closing above it. So this right here is screaming. It's very weak right now. It's very weak. And right now it's trying to find support off of the 200 SMA. But here is the level. Let's see here. Let's go to this. Make sure our magnet tool is on. And right now it's underneath this level. So in my opinion, price action, and especially with the current market, price action, let's bring this stuff up. This is saying that we have divergence, a bullish divergence. This is saying that the price action should come up. Let's see here. Anything else we see? Let's go to the 1-hour time frame. This is giving us a green dot and also showing divergence on the momentum. And we have, larger. We have a low, lower low. We have a low, higher low. So this is showing a bullish divergence. Let's see here. We do have the same thing here. This is showing the same thing. We have a low, oh no, higher low, and this is a lower low. So showing the same thing. Now, in reference to this divergence, this could be the extent of it, or it can continue going up. So this is the one thing that I don't do, is I don't trade divergence, because it could be a small move or a large move. Let's see here. Schragerhart says, I did a sell high and buy low. Best feeling. Hey, look at you. I tell you what, man. When you start doing that, instead of, buying high and selling low, like, we start off doing, you actually buy low and sell high, and you're like, whoa, I made some money. Like, that's great. It's the best feeling ever. It really is. All right, so moving on. Let's see here. So the 1 hour time frame, you can see that we did lose this level. We're underneath the 200. We came above the 9 SMA, but it looks like we're going to lose it again. And just because it's losing its strength, for me, in my opinion, I would think that this is going to continue coming down. So right now I'm looking for areas of interest. Nope. 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 So I'm looking. I don't see anything. Let's come over here to this. This is Trader Main, Trader Reality Main. And we have a block down here, which is nothing. A block here. So these are like every time it moved up, got pushed up by the market makers, it came right back down. So there's no key areas. I was thinking like maybe here, here's a fair value gap, but this would be the only real thing. But it doesn't look too strong. I would like to have other indicators, because this is a nice push. And all this push already got eaten up. So if we were going to do this trade, we would have to wait for the candle to close below 1.445. The reason for that is because this is a level of support. So let's go ahead and set an alert right here. And let's do Alt J. Go here to alerts. And then let's actually set, did I do it? Alert. Am I doing something wrong? Alert. Let's go to this. Move this over. So we need to set an alert at 1.430. When the alert goes off, we must have the 1 hour candle body close underneath this level right here. And of course, I knew that was going to do it. So let's come over here to this, copy here to paste. Wow, only one. Let's go and put this as a 1. Make sure this is in front. Okay. All right. So this is the thought process on this one. Could you enter right now? Sure, you could. It's just higher risk, because what could happen is the price action could bounce off of this, come up here, break this area of resistance, come back down, find the area of resistance, now support due to the price action being above, and then continue up. So the price looks weak. I don't think it'll go up. I just want to make sure I'm very clear on that. I don't think the price will go up. I think it'll go down. But to be safe, I would set my alert. Set my alert. And do short, question mark. For time's sake, I just put an S. And then, of course, we would enter as long as the candle closed underneath this level. And if it does, this is our setup. Now, granted, this depends on, so let's do here to here. So my stop loss depends on my I'm sorry, my leverage depends on my stop loss. It's not ready for a long. It's not ready for a regular spot trade. In my opinion, it's ready for a short. So because of that, I would do like a 3x leverage, maybe a 4x leverage, depending on your risk management. And then here, I'll do it about here. No. So I'm looking at the candle body closes. So this will be my target. And do 1 hour, let's go 15-minute time. What I'm doing is I'm looking at the candle body sizes in the wicks. Minute time frame. Buying pressure, buying pressure, buying pressure. Very little selling pressure. Breaking underneath the 30 again. I'm actually thinking about doing this one higher leverage. I really like trading higher leverage. I'm battling with myself right now. I think I'll walk away. Okay. So, there's your first target. And if we do enter this one, of course, I'll be doing more for, of course, the group as far as targets and stuff like that. This one, it'd be very aggressive if I were to enter right now. Just for the simple reason, I mean, it could bounce anywhere. I like it, though. I like it for a short. I really do. All right, moving on. Before I get really tempted to enter that one. Let's see here. There was another one. I think it was NOTS. Here, 100 Air says, I've been looking at alts versus Bitcoin lately for trends, such as CAS, BTC, Ethereum, BTC, etc. Oh, nice. Let's see here. We have Luana says, hey, Joe, can you please take a look at NOTS? Also, what do you think about this bull run? I don't know much about it. I think I looked into it some time ago. I think it's a big market cap coin. Meme coin? AI? I forget what it is. Do you think that it'll survive regarding the dude's arrest? First, let's look at the chart, and then, oh, I already did that. So, NOT, USDT. MEXC, not coin. Looks good. Looks way better than ton. Had a nice dump. 4-hour time frame starting to come up. Looks better than a ton. 4-hour. This ton's 4-hour. Looks about the same. Kind of. Dump. Came up. Dump a little bit more. So we come up. It looks pretty similar. Okay. Let's see here. Well, first let's look at what NOT is. So let's go over here to this, and that's the wrong thing. And let's go to coin market cap. And let's look what NOT. The Lenny Kid says, I'm escaping to Thailand, hopefully. Right there. Nice. Yeah, I would like to be anywhere. Not. Hey, was it trending? Not coin is trending too. Ton coins trending. So that's good. Market cap is 922 million. Website. Probably nothing. Okay. Beta phase. Okay. That's it. I'm moving my thing, my wheel. Keep on moving it, keep on moving it, keep on moving it. Okay. Well, just from the website, I would not buy the coin. I don't like it. The website actually got me upset. Websites normally don't get me upset. Joe made my base coin go down. Uh-oh. Whoa. Yeah, it's because I was shorting it. I forgot to tell you. I forgot to tell you. All right. Let's see here. So yeah, just based off of the website, I don't like it. I really don't like it. Got me upset. Let's see here. It's on a bunch of exchanges, which is good. Play to earn. I don't know what it is. Show all. So the play to earn Telegram bots. Okay, Telegram bot. Lead with that. Let's go to their Twitter. I'm very curious. I forgot what this thing was. Man, see, man, I really, really hate this. I have to log into everything on this computer. Everything, every possible thing that you can think of. Twitter, YouTube, all my websites, all my email accounts. I have like 10 different email accounts. All of my, just everything that, stuff that you don't even think about because, you know, you're always logged in. Here's another one. Hate it. So it's got 2.5 million followers. Nice. November 2023. Okay. See, I propose to ban words. There are reports that are used to them to communicate. Okay. Okay. I guess I'll like it again. I don't like that. I don't like their website. When was this? August 14. Okay, whatever. All right. Whatever. So let's look at the coin again. And so we were looking at this way back over here. Go to the daily time frame. Do some levels really quick. Oh man, we're over time already. Dang it. 4-hour time frame. All right, so I mean this one. I mean, with Telegram's not going anywhere, in my opinion. I could be wrong. Granted, I've been wrong before, but I don't think it's going away anywhere. But for this one, if you're going to do a regular spot trade long, I would set an alert. I'll set an alert right here. And with that being said, when the alert does go off, you have to make sure that the 4-hour candle has closed above this level right here. It must close above this level. And if it does, then you can enter the trade. Now, if it doesn't, more than likely it'll continue coming down. And the reason I say that is because let's just say you have a candle like this. Your next candle is like this with a nice wick that hits your alert. you get alerted, but you see this and it closed down here. You don't enter because the next candle could be like this, maybe with a nice wick again. The next candle could be like this, maybe with a nice wick again, but it's closing underneath this. And who knows how long it's going to be in this area. Couple days, couple weeks, couple months. But if you have a candle that closes above the level, then more than likely, now it's going to start gaining strength. It's going to start doing this number. So this is a big thing. Like when you're entering these coins, to be in them in the least amount of time. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, guys. So I believe we did hit all of the coin today. I think today was pretty good. I just want to give some special shout outs to everybody who's here. Of course, you know, we got Lenny Kid, appreciate you. We have Ian. We got Crypto Candy. We have Crypto Coin Mindset. Check him out. He's got some, he's got some great stuff. A great channel, a lot of collabs, a lot of just, you know, you want all around crypto information. Check out my buddy, Crypto Coin Mindset. If you want to be entertained, like probably no other entertainer out there, granted, it's different. I'll warn you on that. It is different, but the comedy is there, the entertainment's there, the knowledge is there. Great setups, great community. So definitely check out Road Dog Crypto. He is another great YouTuber. I want to give a shout out to Peter as well. Jono, appreciate you guys for being here. Grant, appreciate you. Fred, thank you so much. Elena, thank you so much. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. I'm not even sure if I am. 100 Air, thank you very much for being here today. Greatly appreciated. We got 631. 631, appreciate you, man, for being in here. Let's see here. Who else do we got? Sugarheart, appreciate you for being here as well. We do this every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got Sam in the house as well. Yeah, hopefully I didn't miss anybody. If I did, well then just remind me tomorrow. And again, we do this every single day. Hopefully you're making money, guys. Hopefully you're making money. If not, don't worry. I'm going to help you out. If you're not in a group, I strongly recommend, you know, joining my group once you've made money. You know, if you're not making money right now, watch this stuff. Now, if you want to make money faster, just join my group. Stop messing around. I like saying that. People tell me, Joe, you're not professional. I'm not trying to be professional. I'm not. It's like I'm not selling this to you. I'm offering it to you. Do you want this? If so, here. If not, okay. Continue watching. Watch other people. Like, I don't care. Like, my thing is I'm giving you the opportunity to do what we're doing much faster because we got videos, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I'm not here to sell anything. You want it? It's here. Not, hey, you can get all this stuff for free here because I'm giving it to you every single day. 1 hour free mentorship. That's all I got. I do thank you so much, guys. Until tomorrow, let's make this money. Take care, guys. See you then. And we got a boring end screen. So boring. It's okay. I don't want to put more information on here as far as putting more stuff in here, because then that's me accepting defeat. And I don't want to, I want to get my computer working. That's why. Here. The Lenny Kid says, no group, but this 100%. The more engagement makes, I'm not sure what, but let's see here. That's all we got. Thank you guys so much. We went over our time, but we'll see you tomorrow. Take care.